Are the Titans worth discussing?
No. They are 32nd in total offense, 31st in points per game, 26th in total defense, 29th in points allowed per game. They are bad. They're 2-11.
Okay. Let's look at it
And
this way.
every person that I've talked to from Tennessee this week is like the most negative person I've ever talked to in my life. I mean, I've talked to like 3 different people, and they're like, I'm like sitting there going, can I even air this on the radio? I mean, these guys are just absolutely blistering the Titans. They blistered the owner, the GM, the coach, the quarterback, basically everybody in this entire franchise except for Jeffrey Simmons has just been backhanded by their media in the interviews that I've done.
The Niners are going to win this game.
Yes.
I mean, we just saw Shador Sanders light up this defense. So Brock Purdy should light it up as well. I guess what's interesting to me about this matchup is what the Titans offense could potentially do against the Niners defense, because the Niners defense has looked pretty good the last 3 weeks, but it got lit up by the Rams. These aren't the Rams, but they don't have much on. The best players on the Niners defense are Deommodore Lenoir and Jair Brown. They don't really have that much. And now you're going up against an offense with Tony Pollard, who was great last week, Cam Ward, who was the number 1 pick. Do you think that they can exploit some cracks in the Niners defense, or this should be another easy Robert Saleh performance?
Well, early in the Browns game, Judkins was running well. He had a number of runs on first down that were like 7 yards. But, it's weird. The Niners have a way of taking the run game away without really stopping it. Like 2 weeks ago or whatever it was against Carolina, Dowdle ran for 6.3 a carry, but they stopped running. He had 6 carries all day, and they just stopped running. So that seems like that happens to the 49ers. They've had some games where it looks like they've stopped the run, but they really haven't. So I think that's Tennessee's best shot in this game. Tony Pollard is coming off his career best day. He went for 6.4 carry last week against Cleveland. And, if the Titans are going to have any success, they're going to have to run Pollard. They ran 25 times last week. They're going to have to run him 25 more times this week and run about that effectively to have any shot at all, because they got no real passing attack. They got this kid Shamiri DK who's got some speed, but Ridley's hurt, and they just don't have a whole lot.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they have any receiver you have to be worried about. So, what this offense presents is a good running back. Tony Pollard had a good game last week. He's got 743 yards for. He's a pretty good running back. And they have Cam Ward, who do you like Cam Ward?
I really like him. I like him a lot, actually. He's one of those guys though that he's just not ready. I mean, he's such a he's a feel guy. Like in the fourth quarter when they got a lead against Arizona, man, he started making some amazing plays. I mean, he's a really good competitor. If you put money on the table in the fourth quarter, that guy's going to elevate. But he's got no supporting cast. They got no run game with any consistency. They don't have any receivers. Their offensive line's not good. So he's not the kind of guy that can elevate a team by himself at all.
Well, this feels like kind of like a layup. I mean, all you got to worry about is this one running back who's good but not great. You got Cam Ward who can run around a little bit as well. He's got talent, but he has no one to throw it to. If the Niners can't shut down this offense, you got to wonder about their defense. Coming off a bye week,
definitely,
they're going to be facing much better offenses than this. This should be another really dominant performance from Robert Saleh and the Niners defense.
Saleh, excuse me, I'm kind of terrible running nose. I mean, you know what? Give me 30 seconds. I got to get a tissue.
That's all right.
You can fill it.
Dum 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 dum. He was going to blow his nose in his hand on my show. Isn't that crazy? I would never do that to Larry. How disrespectful. No, I feel bad for him. It's cold out here in the Bay right now, man. I was in Cleveland. It was cold. Came back. Still cold. Man, I'm so good at my ad reads. You like that? The way I always grew up wanting to do ads, and now I do. It's a good feeling. Which brings me to my next ad. Kirkland. They make sparkling water, and I love them. Kirkland brand is Kirkland. I'm just like a walking advertisement for Kirkland. They don't pay me. I got Kirkland water, Kirkland t-shirt. I'd have a Kirkland hot dog right now, but that'd be rude.